Hello, Virgo friends, and welcome to my channel, Healing Tea Talk. My name is Myra, and I'm so pleased and grateful that you guys have decided to click on this video. Whether you are returning or new, I'm so glad that you are here. If you are returning, welcome and thank you so much for your love, your likes, your support, your monetary guidance, and gifts. That is great because those donations help keep my channel sustainable, right? So if you guys see a card that's like slowly decaying, it's because I need to get new stuff, right? And so I'm doing this as a practice, establishing myself as a consultant in the Texas area where I live. And so my point in being out here is to share positive messages, love and light with you guys, but it takes money to make that happen, Virgos, and I know you guys can relate to that practical side, right? So with that being said, I just want to, your cards are laid out, Virgo. So if you're wondering, I did your whole reading. It was a 40-minute reading I just did in real time, shuffling and all of that. And for some reason, it didn't record. So I want to share that with you because I'm coming right back, hitting record. We are in a Mercury retrograde. um, we're in a Saturn retrograde. We're in a Uranus retrograde, a Neptune, and a Pluto retrograde. You can Google all of that if you'd like to find out more about what that means. But sometimes connection problems can happen. Mercury, there's some movement in your sign for this month, the month of August. That is tremendous. So there could be some major shakeup and life changes because you have so much planetary movement, and I will share that with you. There is a tower moment in your family life. Okay. Mars enters your sign, Virgo, on August the 17th. Mars is the planet that deals with the will to do something, having the stamina, the wherewithal to get something done. And that shows up, and that could show up in your life as a quiet assertion. And a determination to get things finished. It could also be a determination to get someone back or to pursue love. Okay. Venus is in your sign on August the 21st. Venus is the planet that deals with our expressive self, how we see ourselves in the areas of beauty and I don't want to say artistic expression, but it does focus on love and beauty. And so, and I'll show you how that ends up in your sign. It's all laid out here. The sun, of course, enters your sign, Virgo, on the 23rd of August. Congratulations. And the sun is also about self-expression, right? It's about feeling empowered in who you are and the gifts and talents that you bring to the table, Virgo. So you're feeling very, very empowered in the month of August. You feel like your strengths are your strengths. You know what you bring to the table. Okay. As the end of August approaches, though, Mercury enters your sign, and the way that shows up is you could be feeling very quick-witted, very detail oriented. Your communication, though, something to be aware of, could be because you are detail oriented and seek to make have a firm foundation, and just be cautious not that your communication is not critical of others, or they are, you can't control how people perceive things, but just be mindful that your communication could, watch how you're communicating with people. Being overly critical. Venus in your chart, you could want the perfect partner. That's stress on people who realize they could never meet your expectations. So make sure that your expectations of others aren't so high that they feel like I can't meet them and I'm just going to let you have that. Okay. Because I cannot be perfect. So your communication, watch what you're saying. Be careful of shoulds, using words like you should do this and you should do that. And maybe use words like it would be nice if, have you considered doing, because people have the power of choice, you guys. And even though you're very clear in your mind, Virgo, how you think things should go, that doesn't mean, sorry, that was some bug. That doesn't mean, however, that the other person is functioning based on those standards. Everybody has their own mind, right? Their own belief system and what they think is important. And so if someone is in your life that you truly value, Virgo, be careful about the standard you're setting for them. Are they realistic and practical? And what if they don't have that same vision for themselves? So I would recommend learning about your partner all over again, learning if ask questions to know if something is working for them. Okay. And then finally, there is a new moon in your sign the last day of the month. The moon energy is so powerful. It's also feminine energy, which speaks to this Venus quality of getting in touch with your emotions. You may be feeling more emotional than normal by the end of the month, more reflective, trying to understand why something didn't work or how something is working. You become more reflective towards the end of the month, Virgo. A couple of things I want to just share with you, and I won't go through the reading the way it unfolded. I'll focus more on strategies to maybe turn some of this around before it happens, if it hasn't happened already. So at the center of your reading, Virgo, was the Seven of Pentacles. This is your energy. This is analyzing something. I was going to say analyzing something to death, but I don't want to do that to you. So it's just, I'm a Sag. I'm a straight shooter. It's analysis, but this is your strength. You're in your power because you show up at the foundation of your reading. The Hermit card is the Virgo card. It's like that's your strength. It's who you are. You analyze stuff. It's what you bring to the table that makes you valuable. However, Virgo, if you are very slow moving and analytical, there may be a need for you to become, which seems to happen towards later in the month, more spontaneous and able to move. You got to pick up the pace, Virgo. You got to pick up some speed here. And that could mean going on a trip, thinking about going on a trip. And I feel like I'm giving you cues or clues to look for because there's a tower moment coming that's going to shake up your family environment. I don't know. I don't see. I can't say for sure that there's a big shakeup coming. I see a Seven of Swords. I don't know if your person is air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but they are planning behind your back to leave you. Okay. And this won't apply to everybody, but analyze your life. Like, I know you guys are looking at your investments and you're looking at practical stuff, your portfolio, where you've put your money and all that. Look at your life because it looks like a